88 Films.
Boom bow. We are back. Sound the Johnny. Fire. All right, guys. We are busy back. It's me here, DC, and my special guest today, Big Lon.
Big Lon in the chat. What's going on?
What's good, Pa? How was your weekend?
It was solid. Sold
Yeah.
some cars over
Nice.
the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, so can't complain.
Fire. Do you guys do a Black Friday special?
Yeah, we're doing a Black Friday deal starting today, actually. So by the time you guys are seeing this, it's probably clipped. And I hope you guys came through and bought a lot of cars. And you guys made me a very wealthy man so I can buy sneakers.
There you go.
Appreciate it.
What is it? Tell us the deal. Might as
Yeah.
well. We're here.
If you want a Mach-E, I want to say it's like $13,000 off if you do a lease.
Damn.
Ford Edge, they're like $5,000 off. If you want an F-150, we're selling STXs at invoice.
Damn.
You know, deals everywhere. Deals and steals, man. Come pull up.
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie. You've been selling that Mach-E for like a year, bro.
It's not stop with the rebates and the electric cars. I don't know, bro. Still not convinced on them, but
I mean,
maybe in a couple years they'll be a little better.
What's your take on Mach-E? You got one?
Oh yeah, you've been driving one.
I love it, bro. It's my favorite car that I've ever had. I love selling them. I love driving them. It's different from a Tesla. The infotainment center is a lot better. That's not me
True.
being biased because before I got my car, I rented a Tesla out.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do the one pedal drive thing. You could turn that off, which is
Oh,
better.
sick.
And I mean, Tesla has a better payment depending on the car, but if you want a good deal and you want good service and you want free lunch, come see me.
There it is. But yeah, low key, we were pretty busy here. The weekend yesterday was really good. Had a lot of traffic in and out, a lot of groups. And Saturday I wasn't here, but it looked like a lot of traffic too. A lot of stuff that came in, which was cool. We're kind of like skeptical that it was gonna be hella dead this past week because it's Black Friday this week, but I think still goes back to if we post like stuff people want, then people are gonna come in. Like even yesterday, I got in that friends and family freaking Kobe 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I posted it for 2K, which is for that shoe technically a steal because we have another one that we've had for a while that's at freaking 6K. So like I bought it just because like the dude gave it to me for a good price, and I knew like, oh, if I post it at this price,
It'll fly.
this is gonna fly, and you know it did. Like it sold yesterday. The dude that bought it was hype. He said it was his size, but you know I don't care. You bought it. What did you do? What you want with it?
It is
So,
what it is.
yeah. So it was cool, and again, like I think it just also goes back to like if the item's priced good enough, like somebody's gonna buy it. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yeah.
So that was cool. But yeah, just gonna get ready this week for Black Friday. By the time this is out, obviously we'll be done with the day. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. But yeah, we'll have a good amount of stuff. I don't know, like we're just not expecting it to be like as crazy as it's been the last couple years. And even earlier, I was telling Chris how fucking dude, I went to the mall over the weekend and everybody already had Black Friday sales.
Yeah,
Like
it starts early now.
yeah, everything was already on sale and whatnot, and it just kind of like I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it has the same essence. Like I get it, like the economy's not where it was even just a year ago, but we're not expecting it to be as crazy. But if it is fire, well, I guess we'll see by the time this comes out. But yeah, also we had the Black Cement 3s, these joints. They finally dropped this past weekend. I think they made a lot of them because a lot of stores still had them. Even yesterday, an employee of a store brought his pair in, and he told me, he was just like, yeah, bro, like half of the pairs that he works at Nike, half of the pairs that were claimed for the reserve thing didn't get picked up.
Oh, wow.
So I guess they give it the day. The pairs that didn't get picked up Saturday, they were letting people pick them up yesterday, and like for him, it worked out because he gets his employee discount. So even giving him less than retail, which is crazy because the Black Cement 3, he was still able to make some bread on it. But that's that he got it at less than retail. And yeah, so I think for people, it's a good time to buy them. People are still 50-50 on them as far as like quality and the way they fit. I heard a lot of people still saying they like the 2018s more. So I don't know. I personally think they're cool, but they did already crease crazy for me in this toe. So
Yeah, I can tell that left one is.
yeah, it's nasty work
talking to
already.
me.
So
But I like the body of it. Like it's a slimmer
Mm-hmm.
down version. It like visually it looks better as a slimmer shoe compared to the 2018. But obviously, it would have been perfect if it would have had the leather on that one.
facts. No, I agree. I totally agree with that. And I think the other thing is for this one, if it's more like it reminds me more of a like 2001 pair.
Yeah.
So, which is cool, but if you want a black cement 3 and you don't care about like
The leather.
the
Quality,
leather,
yeah.
the exact fit, whatever, right now is a good time to buy. You could get them for retail still. And even for us, we're pricing them at $260 for now, and I think for us, it gives people a chance to come in, and if they don't want to come out of pocket completely, they could at least come in and trade here or like, you know, do stuff like that. And sometimes people need size swaps. So it always works. And I mean, it's a classic shoe, you know, like at the end of the day, we're still going to try to take as many pairs as we can just because we know people are going to want them. So
Yeah, same thing's gonna happen like it did with the white cements.
yeah.
Go crazy.
Yeah. So it should be good. But yeah, not last week, but the week before was ComplexCon, and it looked like it was a pretty good turnout. I heard it was pretty crazy as far as like having to line up for stuff. Everybody had to wait in line, like for the good stuff at least, minimum 2 to 3 hours, which is pretty
Which
nuts.
is nutty.
Yeah, but I guess if you were down to wait and you were patient, you were able to cop up some good stuff. Looked like a lot of like solid stuff released. Even the way they did the Travis drop was cool because they had like that drop that was in the outdoor fields first. And I guess they did a drop every day, so it gave a lot of people a chance to buy those joints for retail. I saw a lot of people complaining too about the freaking the like welcome or the VIP package for the hotel.
For the hotel,
Yeah,
they
because
got the little. What's the other one called?
they got the T-Rex, or I think it's called the one with the new one with the strap with the stirrup down bottom. I don't know. It's like it's nice, but also that one's going for like damn near retail already.
Yeah.
And that was a ComplexCon exclusive release so far, and it's kind of crazy. But I guess it just doesn't have the same appeal as some of the other ones. A lot of people are hitting us up for those Jumpman Jacks. They just came out too. Sneakers on this past Tuesday. We should be getting a lot of pairs in. I hope they're really nice, and I think it's gonna be like one of those holiday, like.
What are they going for now?
The last time I checked, the Jumpman Jacks are like at 5, so we'll see
That's
if it
not too
evens out a
bad.
bit by the time this comes out. But that's kind of like the same price that the other 2 colorways are going for, so I could see it being similar, or maybe even just a little bit right now that it's about to be Christmas, and I feel like a lot of kids are gonna ask for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so.
Christmas spike on every shoe is gonna kick in pretty soon.
Oh, for sure, yeah, because even yesterday, some girl, she brought in a pair of the original Travis Olives, the women's ones, and because the new one came out, they like price dropped crazy, and I told her like, because she was expecting the old price, and I was like, hey, like they're damn near going for the same price as the new olives, and she was like, oh, like at that point I might as well just hold them. And I was like, yeah, I get it, like,
Exactly.
but it's also worth waiting a couple weeks to see like, oh, they might spike up a bit again just because that holiday bread is coming in. So. But yeah, I mean, as far as ComplexCon goes, I think my favorite shoe that they dropped, but I heard the release was kind of whack, was the Satoshi Vans. I don't know if you saw how they dropped them.
No, I didn't see how they dropped. I know they came out.
So basically what they did was they had the booth, but their booth was empty. And they were just going around leaving tickets for the shoe to
Just
be available
randomly?
throughout the whole venue. So they would post on like their IG, the ticket's hidden right here, see if you can find it. And I mean, it's cool. Like, I get it. You're trying to give everybody a fair chance, but apparently they didn't do that many pairs. And the ticket had a size, so you weren't even guaranteed your size. It was kind of just like, oh, if you find it, cool. So, but yeah, they had a good amount of drops. It was that, obviously all the Travis pairs. Those Kids of Immigrant Sunders dropped over there too. And I saw they did a drop in New York this past weekend, which was cool. But I was telling you earlier, the thing that's messed me up about that shoe, I haven't worn them yet. The Sunders, I was listening to the Complex sneaker joint, and they were saying how that shoe reminds them of the Gelrite 3, the ASIC, the Vag tongue joint. And bro, like now I
Looks
can't
just
unsee
like
it. Yeah, now like I can't unsee it, and it's like, damn, like no knock on that shoe, but I was like, yeah, I don't know if I ever want to wear it, but it's fire. Like I like the Kids of Immigrant ones; they look really good. Are you gonna try to get them?
No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm good on the Sunders. I want to get that white pair.
Yeah.
Obscures, whatever.
Yeah, the ones that you sent us. Nah, yeah, those are good. Did you have a like favorite drop from the Complex shit or?
Sneaker wise,
Yeah.
just like the Travis's.
Yeah.
I seen the cactus stuff. The main thing I probably would have wanted was like the Playboy tee or the Mankind one.
Oh yeah, that one was hard. Yeah, even the like his brand, like clothing wise, he did really good. A lot of people, a lot of the stuff sold out, and I seen like a lot of the resellers reselling them. We had some of them trickle in through the week.
Going for the high too.
Yeah, they were saying that like it was a good like for resellers also for them to make bread on it because it was like a lot of stuff that they dropped that people were paying over for. But yeah, even the collection that I think I liked the most from his stuff was the Fox collection. Yeah, it was fire, and supposedly that was like the first thing to sell out. So I was like, oh shit.
And then Matt was saying with the Hellstar that there's
Yeah.
a big, like a heavy Hellstar presence at ComplexCon. Like that was the most thing that everybody wore, everybody wanted,
Yeah.
which is cool. But
Yeah,
the
shout
fact
out to
that-
them.
I think he said you got to get in line to order what you wanted, and then you got to get in line to actually buy what you. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was like a double line. Yeah, I remember he mentioned that, and I was like, that's kind of nuts because it's like for that, you were basically in line half the day because it was each line I think was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I seen a tweet. This guy was like, I just got in line to get something.
Uh-huh.
And then he quoted the tweet. It was like 6 hours later. He was like, by the way, I'm still in line.
oh my god.
So it's like, if you didn't know anybody
Yeah.
that was in line already, if you know anybody at the booth, it was kind of low-key clip for
Yeah.
collabs or anything.
Not for sure if you didn't have VIP because like people were down to wait and everything. And yeah, shout out to L-Star though. Like I love the fact that they're still killing it and like they're on collection 11 now. So it's dope to see like they're doing their thing and everything. Yeah, even they dropped these hidden joints right here. This one, what's this model called? The Gel Venture 6.
Yeah.
They're nice. Over there, people were paying $350 for them. We have this one here at $280. So low key, if you sold them there, you did good because they already dropped a little bit, and they're gonna do another drop. That's one thing I was talking about too with Matt, where it's like most of that stuff, as cool as it is to get it there and like be first and like be part of that whole experience, like 90% of the stuff they're gonna drop again anyway.
Yeah.
So
Probably
like
for Black Friday too.
yeah, that too. Because even before the event was like officially over, Complex was already posting like the merch that they dropped on their website and everything.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh shit, like. But it's like as fun as it is to go and experience all that stuff, it's also kind of sucks that like
It's gonna drop.
yeah, it's gonna drop again. So if you're patient, you're probably gonna be able to still get it for a better price. But I don't know. Like I think part of the fun is being able to go to that and like get some stuff. Like even though the release was kind of like weird, the Satoshi events, they were friends and family to them, so they're not gonna do another drop. But it's like cool to say, oh, this only dropped here and this only came out here, and leave it exclusive to that, you know. Or even if Travis would have done something like that with like one of the pairs that he ended up giving out over there, like oh, this is ComplexCon, you know what I mean?
Enough. Some.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about Yachty's drop at ComplexCon? Little, you break the brick. And
So the booth was tight. I thought it like that was a really cool concept, especially like the concrete boys and like the fact that they had the cement truck there and everything. But I heard only like 4 pairs of Air Forces were given out, so it was more of a jug, like as in like just promo. But I thought it was neat. Even like the back and forth that they had at the like panel, I thought it was cool because it's just like, bro, like it's just like sneakerhead stuff where it's just like it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a celebrity or not, whatever. Like, bro, like we all have a common interest, which is like the shoes and stuff. But I think the forces are cool. Like to me, it's like a new like Rockefeller or freaking like Nocta, where it's just like a nicer.
I think that's what he was. That's what his goal was to just make it simple, like a Terror Squad or a Nocta. And I think it just. Well, I'm glad they squashed it, but
yeah,
maybe he didn't want to just go crazy with his first design, you know.
Yeah, and I'm sure like also this is just the intro to like his relationship with Nike, and it's not gonna be a thing where it's just like a one and done. If they see that the reception was good, which I mean he's huge right now, and I doubt his like momentum is gonna go down anytime soon. So yeah, it's just like I think for an intro pair it's good. Like you don't always have to do the craziest thing for your first drop, especially if you know like you have potential to do another, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because, yeah, that was cool, too, like, the whole display. And, I mean, Nike, low-key went hard for that, the whole event, because they also had the 3D printed, the Air Max, the 1000. It's kind of nuts, because I saw people were able to get them through there, like, if they want them, but you have to wait, like, 6 months for them to come in or something like that.
Which is insane, because they had to do the whole mold to your feet. Or
yeah, they're molding them to your feet. Yeah, and it's interesting, because then it makes you wonder, like, are they going to do an actual drop for them for people to pull up, or is it going to be a thing where
you have to go and get your foot molded
exactly.
to get the shoe?
Like, you're going to have to pull up to, like, a Nike actual store, and you know how they always have like the activations on the entrance. They're gonna have one for that, and you're just gonna have to order it and wait. Cause not everybody's gonna be down to do that either. Where it's just like,
Yeah.
bro, like if I'm here, I want to buy it. If I'm paying for it now and everything, I want this right when I get it. But maybe they're still like working on how to perfect it. But a lot of 3D printed things like print mad fast. So that was the only thing I kind of didn't understand, because that's the whole point of the 3D printed thing. It's fast and like supposed to be efficient. But yeah, we'll see.
But it's cool. I mean, it's a good looking, not good looking, but it's a good looking futuristic type of shoe.
Yeah, to me, it literally just looks like a Nike foam runner.
Yeah, exactly.
With the little air bubble in the back. Like, I am curious to see how they fit, though. I don't know if I'd end up, like, copping them, but it's cool.
It'll be something cool to have in the crib or something like.
Yeah.
But to wear on a day-to-day basis, I don't know. Probably maybe if they're more comfortable as a foam runner, then
Yeah.
as an alternative, yeah.
I got to check them out. Yeah, because even with that, too, I saw also the other cool thing, Undefeated dropped, like, 10 pairs of those Spiridons that they're coming out with next year. Which, like, to me, like, just keeping it a buck, that colorway just looks like a GR colorway that they just added their little logo on. But I am more excited for the fragment ones.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that Chris had in the chat yesterday. Those look good. I seen they're doing 2 colorways, the black and the other one. I think I'd rock with those out of any of them. But if they're going to be do a push to Spiridon, they're probably going to end up dropping, like, more colorways or more collabs or whatever.
Yeah. They're probably going to, yeah, Undefeated usually does like 2 or 3 colorways.
Yeah, true. So maybe one of the other ones will be like a little bit better, because that one was like super subtle. But it's cool that they did that just to like kind of, hey, we're letting y'all know we're coming out with this, and it's like another way to build momentum for it and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, because even with that, they also have the Stash Air Forces and the Air Maxes.
I'm good on the Air Forces.
Yeah,
I mean, not the Air Forces, the Air Maxes. They're
The-
boring. It looks like a.
The funny thing is, I kind of like the Air Max more than the Air Force, because I think that the tech that they did on these looks a little better on that shoe. But I am gonna wait to see like them in person, because same thing with that. It's like, bro, like they're the same colorway. You don't need both shoes. If like
Yeah, exactly.
get one, if it's cool, all right, bet, and then like whatever. But yeah, it's dope to see that they redid it. But they didn't do it exactly the same also, like that they refreshed it and kind of made it look more current to today's times. So.
I like how they're pushing in life. They're pushing more Air Maxes now.
Yeah. No, it's
95s.
good. Because at the same time, it's like, bro, like, you see what happened with the Dunks, and even with Jordan 1s, like, bro, we got so many colorways. And, of course, they're still going to come out with more colorways and everything. But
Just spread everything out.
yeah, it's good to give things a breather, or even to, like, push other things so then people don't get tired of everything faster. Because that's another thing where it's like, bro, like, we get drops so consistently, and, like, it's like a flurry of them to where you don't give people a chance to actually enjoy them before you're, like, on to the next thing
It's
already.
like buyer's fatigue, bro. Like,
No, it's real. But yeah, that's
So
hella
much.
accurate.
what was it, 2022, 21, where they were just offloading dunks like crazy? There's just so
Dude.
much to keep up. Like Kentucky, Syracuse, every college had a dunk.
Mm-hmm.
Then you did. It was just a lot, bro. Then you did the same thing, but with the highs. So then there's highs version of every dunk.
Yeah, so where it's just like, bro, like you're giving, it's too much. Like it's okay to like fall back a bit and let people actually have a chance to enjoy them before they get to the next one. Yeah, because even they recently redid those the CoJP dunks, those with all the college colorways or whatever. They're nice. They're like a little bit different than the OG pair, but bro, it's going for retail.
They should have, like, if they would have been smart about it and spaced out everything, it would have been a better shoe to drop 2 years ago.
Oh, for
When
sure.
when people actually wanted it.
Yeah, or they should have done a thing where they right after they dropped all those OG colorways, boom, here's this one.
Exactly.
Like right when it was peak of that. But it's cool because it's like if you want it, it's made really well still, just like the first one where it has like the nicer leather, and you can buy it for retail. So it's pretty tight.
I'm just curious to see how next year's gonna go. Just because next year's supposed to be like packed.
Oh yeah,
But-
because next year at least for Jordan, it's their
brand's
40th anniversary. Yeah.
But if you look at when they're dropping everything, everything is scheduled to drop May, April, February. So it's gonna be like packed upload. It's gonna be a heavy front year.
Yeah.
And then what are they gonna drop in the winter? Because it's like cements are coming out in May.
Damn.
The
The
fives are coming
black
out.
metallics,
The unions,
the unions.
they're gonna come out in April apparently. That's a placeholder, the 15th.
They're doing the What else? Obviously the bread ones.
Yeah, I think they're coming out in March.
Yeah.
The black toes are coming
Got
out in
pushed
February.
back. Yep. To where they're coming out for that too. Yeah, it's like a lot of great pairs, but is it gonna be like something similar to what we see now with like how the black cements they're ended up being where they're at, and even the other gray shoes that just dropped that's not really going for much, are those olive nines.
Yeah, they're going for dirt. But
Yeah,
I'll take a pair.
yeah, same. Like again, like it's cool like that they're there, but it's also okay to fucking space it out and like give people a chance to actually cop up and like be like, all right, I got this. Give me a couple weeks. Let me get up some more bread, and then boom, I could cop this too, or even just drop the quantities. Cause I wouldn't be surprised if like these black cements they probably made like 1 million pairs. Probably just like yo.
You think they're still sitting at the store?
Today, probably like a few sizes, like maybe like GS pairs or like a 13 or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on Foot Locker real quick and I'm gonna check it out.
When I woke up Saturday, I had the notification. It was like an hour and a half in. Half the sizes were still available. And then yesterday, when that dude came in, he came in like middle of the day. He told me that they still had most sizes available from people not picking them up, and I was like, oh damn.
I have my Twitter notifications on Soul Links, and they tweet out like every restock, and they've restocked about 3 or 4 times within the past 2-3 days.
Damn. Yeah, because it's probably also a thing where, like, again, canceled orders or, like, even them just holding pairs. We're like, oh, you think we're out? Boom. Here's some more.
See, look, an hour ago, warehouse shoe sold restock.
Yeah, see.
Like cement threes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be readily available for, I think, at least till the end of the year, low-key. But I also believe that once they start drying up again, then they're going to slowly start going up.
300, 350 range.
Yeah, it's always that cycle. Like the first year, we see an abundance of them, and then somehow magically they all start to disappear.
They dry out, yeah.
Because even now, like the white cement 4s or 3s, sorry, the reimagined, they don't really come in as often as they used to, and still it's a great seller, and we sell it brand new easily, like at 350, used lightly to 225 more or less. But yeah, even right now, that one is starting to dry up. And I think the next one that's going to start to dry up probably middle next year is going to be the Bread 4 Reimagined. Because those we're still seeing like a decent amount in.
I thought they were drying up now.
Nah, low key, we still getting like a decent amount of those, like those and the militaries. But same thing, like their sales. But in all honesty, for us, I feel like the pre-owned pairs sell a little better just because we price them
They're
like
cheaper,
a lot cheaper. And at the end of the day, like the people that are buying them are actually wearing them, which is cool because it's like, all right, like buying them to put them on feet and everything. So yeah, but I am curious to see like when those are gonna start drying up and be like, oh, okay. But yeah, I know nobody's looking forward to those the 11s.
Oh, actually, bro, I seen they did a tunnel fit of Chris Paul.
He was wearing them.
They look nice, bro.
No, they do look good.
They look
Like
really nice.
we got a pair come in here like a month ago already, and I was just like, bro, like the even though it's the OG shape, the higher patterns still don't like sit well with me. Like I still like that
The mid cut.
the middle cut, like kind of like the 09 Space Jams, the cool grades around that time, and even the last one. I think that cut was like a little bit more current to today's times, where the other cut, which is like more OG, it just is a little too high to where it looks kind of more like
Bootish.
yeah, bootish, to where it's more of that era. You get me? But I don't know. It also is a thing where it's like, bro, I don't feel like people are wearing
11.
11s as much as they used to.
Nah, they were like 10 years ago. Yeah, bro, that was a shoe to wear.
Yeah, and it's still a classic. Don't get me wrong, but it's just one of those pairs where also people are looking for comfort, and they're not that comfy.
Comfortable.
No, that pattern don't really be giving. So it's a trip.
Like it's a good shoe to like just like have. Like I'll throw this on for a couple hours.
Yeah. But see, even then, the way things are right now, I don't feel like people are really like trying to do that as much. Like even yesterday, the homie came in and he brought in the Bread 4s and the military blues, and he's like telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, I was cleaning and I was like looking at these there. I was like, bro, I don't even know why I bought these. Like I have like other colorways that are damn near the same, and Like it's just like second nature of me to like want to buy the new freaking Jordan that just came out, and like it's just kind of like an indirect bad habit that we have where we think, oh, just because it's the newest one, we need it, and then some of the stuff we don't even end up using, and it's just kind of like
collecting dust.
yeah. But I mean, shit. We'll see. What's it called? I saw those Tom Sachs. They did like the early prototypes already that he's wearing. Yeah.
Ones, right?
Everybody was going crazy, like, because they look crazy because they don't have a swoosh. But it's like, bro, like, it's an early prototype, and he doesn't want to probably just leak the whole thing yet. Like, if he's just wearing them to see how they fit, it doesn't need the swoosh. You know what I mean?
Do you like how they look?
Yeah, because I could already envision it with the swoosh. It's going to look
yeah.
just like what the 2.0 was to the 1.0, like an updated version, like, where it's going to be slightly better. And I'm excited. It'd be cool if they do a black one too, because I know all the last colors have been tan, or
Brown.
I wonder if they're gonna switch it up and do more than one colorway. Because for the ones named after him, like they've only been that one colorway to come out. But obviously with like the Field General, they did a couple, and maybe now moving forward they'll try that too. Because it'd be tight if they do like the OG, the tan, and then maybe like an all black joint.
Yeah, if they do an OG, what do you think that would do to the market for that shoe?
And see, that's the thing where I'd be like a little curious to see where it would be in this era that we're in right now, because when that first one originally came out, it was expensive because it was limited. And then the 2.0, when it came out, originally it like started going for like $5. But in all realness, the way things are now, I could see them, one, making more pairs, and then two, like, the thing that I don't know how much people care about, like his like scandal, you know what I mean? But I could think it being around like 3 realistically, and I think that's really good considering the economy for something reselling right now, you know?
Yeah,
Because you don't really have like things that are going for mad bread right now.
Because if you notice, like, I feel like that 350 range is like the medium for newer shoes, everything, and that's like I feel like anything that's hitting for 5 and up, it's gonna sit maybe for a while.
Yeah,
unless that person is like really wants that shoe, they have some stuff to trade in.
Not for sure, because even like just thinking about some of the stuff that dropped this year that's considered like on the pricier side, most of it is gonna be like your Travs, like the One Lows or the Jumpman Jacks. Everything else is kind of like in that 3-ish or under range, and but that's just what the market is at right now.
Am I right, or are the dark mocha ones coming out tomorrow?
The trainers, the Jumpman Jacks,
yeah.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, so that's why I think they're gonna stay around like the 5-ish range just because of the holidays, but I could see them going down a bit after that. But they are hella nice.
Are you guys gonna try?
Yeah. As long
I'm gonna
as
try.
my alarm's set for that time, so.
Is it Jumpman Jack or is it sneakers?
For sure sneakers. Usually
Yeah.
his website, he'll do it at a later time, like a random time. He'll announce like, oh, I'm about to put it up, and he'll do his like raffle. I saw DSM was giving out notifications already today if you won. So
Bot City
uh-huh.
on his website. It's Bot City.
Oh yeah, his website. Bro, I've never won anything on his website.
I have.
I know. I remember.
I just didn't fulfill the email.
He got
Oh,
he got the original one, and then he wasn't checking his email because you know they give you like that 30-minute window.
Yeah.
And the window had passed. We were here. It was
Easy $500 down the drain, bro. Easily. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Man.
But his emails go straight to junk. It's not like it gives you a.
Nah, see, like I think it just depends also like on how your email is set up, because like I have a Gmail on Yahoo on my phone. My Gmail sends me notifications. My Yahoo doesn't.
Oh, that's burnt.
Yeah, so it's like if you're not checking them, sometimes you won't get the notification. And then also, there's like you said, sometimes it goes to spam or junk or whatever. So, I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, hopefully we get some joints. We were discussing our fantasy league and
Our analysis of the weekend.
where we're at this weekend. I think I'm in a pretty good standing. If all goes well, I should beat Matt. And I think that'll keep me in like 5th or 6th place, depending on how many points he gets.
You beat Matt. You move up to 5th.
That'd be fire.
If Hudson beats, who's Fun Crushers?
Fred.
If Hudson beats Fred,
Yeah.
Fred's gonna drop.
Fred will drop, and then Hudson will actually get out of the corner, and it'll be Magana.
Yeah, Maguire needs to be at the corner. Because he canceled my trade. I'm not letting that go.
Dog.
I don't care, bro.
That shit was funny because that last week when we went to the Chargers game, so we were about to leave and he didn't know it was close enough to go to the game, so he was like, "Oh fuck, I'll roll with y'all." So I was like, "All right, bet." And I drove. So when we were driving back, he was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that one day where he was like tweaking, where he was just like, oh, I can't do this no more." He was like, "I had a crash out moment, but I love this too much. Like I can't give it up. Like I gotta stay committed." And I was just laughing about it because I was just like, bro, like that shit was mad funny.
He's
Like,
a good sport, bro.
nah, yeah, like at the end of the day, like bro, it's all fun and games. Like
Yeah.
I could see where like if you don't understand like our humor sometimes or like the back and forth where you could probably think like we're probably being serious, but it's like, bro, like
yeah.
we do not care. Like it's all jokes at the end of the day. Like it's just like friendly competition.
Me and Maguire don't know each other like that, so he probably thought I was being real when I was like, "Oh fuck, you're an asshole." So he's probably looking at it like, "Oh, why is Lonnie really pissed?" And then also I don't know him, so I'm looking at it like, "Bro, everybody else is chilling, you're tripping." But
nah, for sure.
You still need to be on the corner for canceling my trade. Because of that trade.
Just because of that trade that didn't go through.
I lost to Chris this week. Actually, because I benched Jordan Addison.
I know you was gassing Addison the last couple months, and then the day that he goes off, you have him on your bench.
Because, bro, and then the 49ers, like,
bro,
team.
Also low key, you should have known that they weren't gonna be at top shape because Purdy was out.
I know, bro, but something told me like, okay, they're gonna use their backup. They're not gonna be throwing too deep. So Debo might have a chance to put up some numbers.
I don't know. I feel like he's been like whatever this year.
Because I'm like, okay, I gotta lock Debo in, and I was debating should I keep in Jerry Jeudy or Jordan Addison, and Jeudy cooked last week and Addison didn't, so I left Jeudy in. I lost to Chris. Leave it at that. But I'm still gonna be either 3 or 4.
Yeah, see, you're good, and I think after winning this week, I think I'm for sure out of corner bowl contention, which I'm hyped like. Because fuck the corner. But I don't know. I think I can make a solid push, honestly, the way things have been going. And I got fucking Saquon from Chris. So shout out to him. And that fool's been balling.
Chris is an idiot for trading Saquon.
Hey, bro, he got Chase.
Actually, you know what?
I think it was a fair trade, but, it's just the way things go sometimes. But, yeah, I'm curious to see how the playoffs are going to play off. I for sure think I could win, but I know Julian's a strong favorite. But you know how it is, bro. Like, the way football is, that week, what if his team doesn't have a good week and his opponent does, or vice versa, you know what I mean? Like, it's so up in the air with that joint, and, like, even with injuries and all that type of stuff, like, sometimes you could think, oh, this is a lock. Or even last week when I lost to fucking Hudson, dog, like, who the fuck knew that Mix was going to have a fucking legacy game? Like,
bro, that was wild. And they kept giving him the ball.
Yeah, bro. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, I was like, oh, nah, light work. I think I was up like 50 before the game started, and then he had him and one other person on the team, and bro, smoked me. I think it was a kicker of all things. Yeah. I was like, dog. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see who ended up being on the corner, and like, that's definitely gonna be good content.
It's between Hudson and Magana right now.
Nah, for sure it's gonna be. I think it's gonna end up coming down to the last game because week 14 they play each other.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be really funny to see like how the fuck that plays out.
Ooh. That is gonna be nice.
Yeah. So we'll see.
How you doing, Rob? Fantasy football. How do you feel about your team?
Honestly, this week I fucked up. I left 2 really good players on the bench. It was Waddle, and I swapped in stupid fucking what's his name?
What did you play? You played Stroud?
Oh, CJ Stroud.
Yeah, I put Stroud, and then the meme he sent was hilarious, bro. I was like, fuck, facts. He sent the meme of like there's some dude that looks like CJ, but like
the
older.
Old dude.
Yeah. So he
played him
he
instead of Daniels.
What happened?
You played him instead of Daniels.
Yeah, exactly. So that game was dope though. That Washington game, that shit was dope. It was a nail biter, but
that was a crazy game.
But yeah, nah, we'll see. I think I'm doing good. Like I was telling Lonnie earlier, like I don't really care about like the second or first seed. I just feel like as long as you're top 4, like you kind of have a chance. Like,
yeah.
But it all comes down to matchups, and it's all luck of the draw, bro.
Yeah.
And I told Lonnie that's what I get for like playing on my lineup, because I was like, flipping them back and forth, and I was like, whatever. It is what it is.
You weren't confident that week. Go like, oh damn, I'm gonna just roll with this. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Type shit.
And then Waddle was like shitting the bed the last 2 weeks, and I had him starting, and I was like, I'm gonna bench him.
Damn.
But that's what I get. I knew it. It was coming. It was bound to happen.
No, we play each other next week again. I need redemption.
Let's go.
I lost the first time.
Damn, we got Saquon this time. Fuck.
It's bad, bro. After what Saquon just did to the Rams.
Yeah, man. We'll see.
good.
Well, I feel like sometimes like they're hit or miss. Like either they're gonna do that or they're gonna shit the bed too. You know? So,
Yeah, because the game, not this past game, but the game before, he had like 15 points. So
yeah,
it's like,
which is
you
still
just
cool.
genuinely
I mean,
never know.
15 is better than like 8 or 4.
Yeah,
But yeah, so
but we'll see. Oh, that's mine.
Debo's getting benched, bro.
He's
For the rest of the season.
he's cooked.
He's done.
Oh yeah, just damn, and even trades are done, so it's clip.
Ooh, Joe Shiesty is playing this week. Oh yeah.
Thank you, bro. You're like, what? You didn't tell him that. But yeah, I mean,
before we end,
uh-huh.
favorite comment from the I'm just a cool guy, whatever.
Oh,
From
damn.
the
Low key, Julian's was pretty good.
I'm just a chill guy.
I'm just a chill guy that stands in the corner when Rob's filming. That was pretty good.
That was really him,
Cause
though.
literally, I was about to say that's actually him. But bro, that shit ended up going crazy. There's like fucking 300 plus comments, I believe. Let me double check it. But that
Just
was
look at it real
good.
quick and give me your fave, like favorite one or two. The people like I figure like the people that have the most likes, that's probably like the fan favorites.
I wonder if this thing pushes it to the top though. Like, okay, this.
I'm assuming it does. No, that's the whole point, right? Like the people that got the most likes goes up to the top.
Yeah, it was 300 comments. Let's see.
saw these, and they're like womp womp.
Oh man.
Do you guys know where that guy came from? That stupid cartoon?
No, I have no
don't
idea.
get
I just
some-
started
it's something
popping on
from
my
Twitter,
TikTok
bro.
like 2 weeks ago, and then now everybody was posting. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, low key, that one's good. Damn, there's so many, dude.
When your girl's yelling at you and that you've been a sitting kid all day and you give her no attention all day, but you're really just a chill guy. Shout out Romero.
That's okay.
When someone tells you that
Some of these are really, really long.
I know.
I'm like looking through them all. The best one is somebody posting the gif of the dog in the sun, in like a meadow. That's the best one.
What's good, guys? It's DC here, and I'm back with today's feed.
That was good.
That was,
Souza.
Souza.
Yeah, there's a lot, bro. It's too many. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Julian's though, just because his was very relatable. Yeah.
What about you, King?
Mine?
Did you post anything? Did you put anything on there?
I didn't, bro, because for the shop, that's a hard one.
Yeah, it's hard, and then also like I was reading those, so I was like, oh, that one's already said. But
I enjoyed it rather
yeah.
than
I'm just a chill
participating.
guy that enjoys chill guy memes. There it is. But on that note, we will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next.
Buy some cars.
That too, and shoes.